All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Oshkosh West High School for tonight's sectional semifinal. It is the number 2 seed Lourdes Academy Knights out of the Trailways East Conference going up against the number 1 seed Assumption Royals out of the Merriwood South Conference. Good evening once again, everybody. Steve Maves alongside Mike Wendland and Dan Lau here tonight. It is going to be a phenomenal atmosphere here at Oshkosh West. The gym is packed up. And two teams that have a lot of high hopes coming into this one today, Mike, and two teams that feel like they could make it to the Resch in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I think both teams expect to make it to the Resch Center. These are two of the very best teams in the state. We both had them, I think our rankings had them in both of the top 8. And they're, especially even how they both ended the year, they're both now clicking now. They're both getting healthy, which is a big thing. And it's, like you said, the atmosphere is awesome. We have both pep bands here. They opened up the upper level of bleachers on the other side where the student sections are. It's going to be an electric night, an electric atmosphere. And we know at the end of the night, whoever wins this game deserves it.
Yep, absolutely. And we talked about it on the way over here. We've talked about it, or we've talked to some people about it. It helps a lot when the host school via Oshkosh West is only less than a mile away from Lourdes Academy, who is playing here tonight. So that helps draw the crowd that Lourdes is. Good contingency of Assumption fans coming here tonight as well, and it's going to be a really good matchup. Mike, you saw Assumption last week in the regional semifinal and regional final against Fall River and Randolph, a team that is very happy to have their all-state point guard and Sarah Shaw back, leads the state in steals, and she just brings an extra energy to this Assumption team.
Absolutely. It's a completely different team with her on the floor, just as far as how she handles that press. She is one of the best, if not the best, at going weak side and coming from behind a player to pick that pocket and get those steals and get to the bucket. This team, like you said, getting healthy. They weren't that final week, and that's when they lost their only 2 games of the year where they weren't healthy against Pacelli and Aquinas. But this team right now, they're dialed in. They were extremely impressive in that Randolph game. We knew it was a rematch from a couple years ago, but coming into the night, into that game, they got 3 straight steals to get the game going, and they didn't look back. They could have won that game by more than they actually did. They were as sharp as I saw them defensively all year.
And it's going to be an interesting thing. We'll talk about Lourdes here in a second, but a new officiating crew, how Assumption plays a little bit more physical on the defensive side, not very deep off the bench, but a team that relies on, every team obviously does, relies on not getting into foul trouble, but more so with this Assumption team that only goes a couple off the bench.
And that's one where it could have been a problem last Saturday. Shaw got 2 fouls in the first half against Randolph, but they were up big enough that it didn't cause a problem. But like I said, a different officiating crew, a different gym, a bigger gym that's going to have a much different depth of field type of situation when you're going to be shooting. It could be a big thing here, and they need to make sure that their starting 5 are getting as many minutes as possible. I think just because you know how good that quintet is together.
Yep.
They are so in sync, and the crazy thing is they're all going to be back here next year.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's going to be a tremendous game here. Dan, we're going to take a break here from our pregame sponsor, Nakusa Port Edward State Bank, and talk about Lourdes Academy when we get back to Oshkosh West. You're watching high school girls sectional semifinal action on Selesky Sports. What sets Nakusa Port Edward State Bank apart from other Wisconsin banks far beyond rates and financial services? You can expect an experience filled with individualized personal care unique to you and your business. Nakusa Port Edward State Bank has over 100 years of serving the Wisconsin Rapids area, local small and mid-sized businesses, while proudly supporting so many community projects over the years. They're your neighbors, your friends, and you'll find them actively serving communities where we work, live, and play. Nakusa Port Edward State Bank, strong enough to protect you, large enough to serve you, and small enough to know you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Welcome back to Oshkosh West. Reminder that our pregame show brought to you by Nakusa Port Edward State Bank. At Nakusa Port Edward State Bank, you can expect an experience filled with individualized personal care unique to you and your business. Their more than 100 years of serving the Wisconsin Rapids area makes them your neighbors, your friends, and your family. Nakusa Port Edward State Bank, strong enough to protect you, large enough to serve you, and small enough to know you. This Lourdes Academy team, 23-3 on the year, undefeated through the Trailways East Conference, and they have had some impressive wins here down the stretch, of course, taking down Tri-County and Elkhart Lake Glenbeulah But Oakfield last Saturday, they jumped out to a 40-20 lead at halftime, came away with a 72-57 win in that one. But a little bit of a revenge there for Lourdes Academy, as Oakfield had knocked them out the last number of years in the playoffs, and a team that has a lot of, much like Assumption, a lot of good juniors on this team, led by their superstar Haley Bauer.
Yeah, this team is going to be as balanced as you're going to see in Division 5. They are extremely consistent. They know what they are as a team day in, day out, and man, can they shoot the basketball.
Yeah, absolutely. It's coming in, they are tied for 7th in the state in made three-pointers with 220. They're tied for 10th in three-point shots attempted. 657 threes made on the year attempted for Lourdes Academy, and much like Assumption, run a pretty tight and consistent zone, and that's going to be what Assumption is going to have to go up against here tonight against the Lourdes Academy Knights. A little bit taller team than Assumption has played against, and uberly athletic are these Lourdes Academy Knights, and they brought a phenomenal crowd. By the end of the night, people still are coming in. We got 3 minutes before tip-off, but could become a standing room only game here tonight, Mike.
I mean, just when we pulled in, the parking lot was already filling up off with quick lines. Were out the door to get in here. This is going to be a crazy atmosphere, crazy and electric game. And when you look at the shooting and the pressure that both teams can bring, this game could end up being a little bit of a track meet.
Yep.
If Lourdes looks to break that press, and they do, they can get a quick open three. Assumption they can get some steals, get some fast break points. This game could be in the 70s by the end of this one.
Yeah, and looking at the stats coming in, once again, thank you to WIS Sports for providing stats. You can't get much closer than Lourdes Academy outscoring their opponents in the first half 886 to 442. Assumption outscoring their opponents in the first half 888 to 444. So pretty balanced there. Assumption coming in averaging 63, and Lourdes Academy at 66. It's going to be a phenomenal game. We got 5 other games on the network. The winner of this one will take on the winner of Albany Monticello or Sheboygan Christian, right now scheduled at Hartford Union on Saturday at 7 o'clock. Yeah, of course, 1 week from tonight, it's going to be Girls State at the Resch Center in Green Bay. Starts with Division 3 and 4 and then goes from there. But won't find a better atmosphere, I would assume, in the area than right here at Oshkosh West High School. We thank the athletic director and everybody involved coming into tonight. When Mike and I got here, it was a little bit of chaos. They didn't have the bleachers out yet, but they have run this place very well since the crowd has shuffled in here. So one big thing, again, Assumption not overly tall. Rebounding is going to be extra important for the Assumption Royals here tonight.
Absolutely, and then just one final quick look. A week ago, I did our bracket breakdowns, and look at these two teams. The Royals came in as our number 2 ranked team as far as the math. They're the highest ranked team left after Pacelli lost last week. Obviously, the Mayor Woodville champion. The Knights were number 5 in our final rankings. And again, obviously the key player, Haley Bauer, over 1,300 career points as a junior. What an incredible run. 18 points, 4 assists, 4 steals. Her against Shaw is going to be such a fun matchup in the backcourt.
Absolutely right. Dan, we're going to hear from our friends over at Nakusa Port Edward State Bank one more time, and then we'll come back with our national anthem and starting lineups. Sets Nakusa Port Edward State Bank apart from other Wisconsin banks far beyond rates and financial services. You can expect an experience filled with individualized personal care unique to you and your business. Nakusa Port Edward State Bank has over 100 years of serving the Wisconsin Rapids area, local small and mid-sized businesses, while proudly supporting so many community projects over the years. They're your neighbors, your friends, and you'll find them actively serving communities where we work, live, and play. Nakusa Port Edward State Bank, strong enough to protect you, large enough to serve you, and small enough to know you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
WIAA Girls Basketball Division 5 Sectional Semifinal game between the Lourdes Academy Knights of the Trailways Conference and the Assumption Royals of the Maryland Conference. Lourdes Academy, Assumption High School, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship and education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege, with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior for the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance. Your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. At this time, let's meet the starting lineups. Here are the starters for Coach Allie Starr's Oshkosh Lourdes Academy Lady Knights. A 5'8" sophomore guard, number 1, Aubrey Shaw. 5'6" junior guard, number 3, Haley Bauer. 5'10" junior forward, number 4, Delaney Rickman. 5'10" senior forward, number 5, Charlie Miller. And a 5'8" senior guard, number 24, Alex Sluzarski. Here are the starters for Coach Ryan Klein's Wisconsin Rapids Assumption Royals. A 5'7" junior, number 1, Claire Nelson. 5'8" junior, number 2, Sarah Shaw. 5'8" sophomore, number 3, Jordan Jaglinski. 5'6" junior, number 4, Addie Ballard. And a 6' junior, number 32, Anna Scully. Officials for tonight's game are Tim Marquardt, Jason Thomas, and Kurt Duran.
All right, Mike, those are your starting lineups here tonight. It's going to be a good one. Phenomenal atmosphere here in Wisconsin Rapids, or not in Wisconsin Rapids, just in Oshkosh, as the Lourdes Academy Knights, black jerseys, white numerals, red outlines, Assumption, home white uniforms, blue numerals. It'll be Schooley. It'll be Charlie Mullen jumping center here for the tip-off tonight.
Royals will go left to right, looking at your screen. Knights right to left here in this first half. Not a lot of room on the baselines, but a lot of room on the sidelines.
And not much room on the sidelines either with the great crowd here, as top-notch officiating crews here to start this playoff matchup.
When do we see our first ball hit the drum set?
Yeah, probably won't take long. Mullen and Schooley, and the opening tip here from Oshkosh West is won by the Assumption Royals. Quickly into the zone for the Knights. Schooley on the baseline, kicks it out. Jaglinski open, three-pointer left wing is up and good! Jordan Jaglinski starts it off for 3.
Right at that 2-3 zone for the Knights, and what do you do to break that zone? You find your shooters and you hit those threes out of it.
Skips it across to Shelty with it. There's Haley Bauer, the top scorer on this Lourdes Academy Knights team. Bauer with it again.
One of the best prospects in the state for next year's class.
Down low to Sluzarski. She puts it in. Ella Sluzarski, and it's 3-2 Assumption. Extending the zone are the Knights. Addie Vollert over to Sarah Shaw. She's going to try a 3, and it's good! Sarah Shaw doesn't shoot a lot of them, just 8 this year. Now 3 of 9 for the junior. 1 minute gone by. 6-2 Assumption, a couple of three-pointers for the Royals.
I said in pregame this might be in the 70s. I think it might have been underselling thing. This game could be in the 80s.
Haley Bauer at the top of the key against Addie Vollert. All the way to the basket, lost it and got fouled. Let's see who the foul goes on, Shaw or Vollert. We'll see as Bauer will head to the free throw line.
Shaw.
Foul's going to go on Sarah Shaw. That'll be her first.
And she's so good weak side reaching in. but that time she got the arm, and a heady player like Bauer is going to draw that foul every time.
Haley Bauer, a phenomenal free throw shooter. Didn't want to say anything before. 52 of 83, 63%. Misses the first one. Over 1,300 career points. She goes 0 for 2 from the line. Can't imagine that's happened often this year for the superstar junior. Fowler tapped the right side over to Shaw on the left wing.
Looks like Delaney reading her in the game as well, number 4. So they had an early sub for the Knights.
Down low to Schooley on the baseline. Back out to Jaglinski. So over to Shaw. Nearly taken away. Vollert's in the lane and lost it. Needs to go to the basket. Does Addie. Klein looking for a foul. Susarski on the left wing. Back over. Rudinger. Bauer top of the key. 6-2 Assumption. 2 minutes gone by. Schulte with it at the free throw line. Back over to Bauer. Mullen. Bauer top of the key against Claire Nelson.
And Nelson's got that assignment now, and there's a great tip by Shaw.
Not surprising. Shaw another steal. Jaglinski transition 3. Left it short, and rebound taken by the Knights. Good look for Jordan, just left it a bit short. Allie Starr, the head coach for Lourdes Academy, barking out the play. Bauer goes baseline against Nelson, gets cut off. Susarski again to the basket.
You put so much attention on Bauer, and the second time, Susarski just cuts to the basket, and the help side was crashing on Bauer, leaving her wide open.
Jaglinski at open 3 again, got hit as she shot, no call. Rebounded by Bauer. Jaglinski into the front court. Swings it around. Rudinger for 3 is up. Short. Rebounded by Schooley. Strong rebound for Anna. Shaw quickly into the front court. Over to Schooley on the right side. To Bauer. And Schooley finishes for 2.
Really good job by Bauer to not foul. To go up straight up.
8-4 Assumption. 15 minutes left here first half. Bauer quickly up ahead to Slusarski, right in front of the Assumption student section. Right side for Slusarski. Back over to Bauer against Jaglinski. Takes it left hand all the way to the basket and can't finish, but an offense rebound ripped away by Follert. Up ahead to Schooley. Right hand for Anna is too strong. And rebound taken by Schooley. Good job there by Shaw. Shaw goes baseline to Schooley at the free throw line. Over to Claire Nelson. Claire's going to try 3, steps into it, and buries it. The Royals have hit 3 here in the first. 11-4 Royals.
What a possession. You miss a fast break layup, and you get a second chance 3.
Rudinger quickly into the front. And bodied by Schooley. And Rudinger is going to head to the free throw line. Couple of fouls on the Royals with 14-11 to go.
And of course, as we get this free throw lineup, quick reminders from our friends over at Staub Construction, a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Staub Construction, STAAB, 100% employee-owned company.
A team that has shot 62% from the line this year is currently 1 for 4. Rudinger puts it in. There have been plenty of Rudingers that have come through this Lourdes Academy High School. Had some phenomenal ones. Delaney no different. Schooley on the right side. Pull-up jumper for Anna is short. And going to be out of bounds to Assumption.
No, it was touched. Oh, yeah, touched by Lourdes. Yeah, I thought you were saying it was going the other way.
Yep, Assumption basketball, 13:57 to go. Jaglinski inbounds it to Nelson. Claire has stepped up big time since the injury as Vollert goes to the basket. Nothing called. Claire Nelson has stepped up big time since the injury to Kendall Dillman in late December. Schulte all the way to the basket and tipped out of bounds by Schooley with 13:40 to go here in the first.
And this game just at a frenetic pace right now. Both these teams, conditioning is going to be key as we get later into the second half. Whoever's got the freshest legs at the end of this game is probably going to win this one.
Schulte on the right side to Bauer near midcourt. 11-5 Assumption, 13:30 to go first half. So Sarski or Schulte on the right side.
Yeah, Shettle is
near midcourt for Bauer. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it is Shettle. Rudinger turns and finishes.
For a team that's taking 600 threes, they got 3 close within 8-foot buckets.
That was going to be taken away and then poked away by Schooley. Schooley gets dogged near midcourt. Swings it over to Jaglinski, does Nelson. Back over to Vollert. Vollert to open Jaglinski, and then Vollert gets fouled. It's going to be the first foul on Lourdes Academy here. It's going to go on Rudinger. Score update from Eau Claire North. Hortonville 12, Eau Claire Memorial 9. Very similar situation for Memorial and Hortonville than it is here Lourdes and Assumption. That game very, very close to one host school. Patty Vollert on the left wing. Back over to Anna Schooley, man-to-man defense for Lourdes Academy. Schooley all the way to the basket, down to Vollert against Rudinger. She's going to get fouled and head to the serve pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line, and Delaney Rudinger just picked up her second foul. Rudinger just picked up her second as Coach Starr will bring in number 22, Regan Proud.
Can't head off the floor yet. You gotta wait for the first free throw.
Not really sure. Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Call Jamie Wenzel a Serve Pro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro, like it never even happened. Fowler's first one back rim. Shaw will check back in for Jaglinski. A quick breather as Regan Proud will check in for Lourdes Academy. Give Delaney Rudinger a break. Coaching staff for Lourdes Academy trying to get an explanation as Vollert goes 1 for 2 from the line. And Assumption's lead up to 5. Lydia Smits, Ari Kavanaugh checked in during that free throw as well for Assumption.
And Nelson and Jaglinski off the floor. That's the 7 that they're going to run with tonight.
Proud on the right wing. Swings it to the corner. Dribbles to the top of the key and resets. Coach Starr trying to yell out a play here.
This is already probably 3 times as long as any other possession in this game.
Bauer on the left wing. Step back 3 for Haley Bauer is in and out. Rebound offensively for Proud, no good. Tipped, rebounded by Smits, and it's going to be off of Lydia Smits.
Her foot was on the baseline when she caught that one and then tried to find Shaw. That one was halfway down. I don't know how that 3 didn't go in for Bauer. We watch for maybe a short corner here.
Still looking. Right side for the Lourdes Academy Knights. Bauer on the right wing. Skips it all the way across to Slusarski. She goes baseline and can't finish. Good job there by Schooley. And heading to the floor, it's going to be Assumption basketball. And the Lourdes Academy fans can't believe it. A couple more substitutions here for the Royals. Score update from Stevens Point. Westfield 12, Neilsville 7. All these games can be found on ZaleskiSports.com. 6 sectional semifinals on the network.
Here's a big chance for the Knights. Schooley off the floor.
The end of the game is Ali
Huizinga
for the Knights. Shaw back into the game. She's got it now into the front court. Back out to Jaglinski. 11:30 to go. First half, 12-7 Assumption. Ari Kavanaugh swings around to Lydia Smits, the only senior for the Royals, besides Kendall Dillman, who again tore her ACL in December. Kavanaugh on the left wing, back over to Jaglinski. 11:20 to go, first half. Shaw looking down to Nelson, nothing doing. Back over to Lydia Smits. Smits getting dogged, and a bad foul there by Proud. That'll be team foul number 3. Not a smart foul there by Reagan Proud.
Just too quick of a closeout, didn't get the feet stopped.
Vollert and Schooley back in for Kavanaugh and Smits. Just those quick breathers.
Starting 5 back out there.
11:13 to go, first half. Assumption leading 12-7. Started out red hot from the three-point line. Jaglinski, wide open 3 is off the mark. Rebounded by Claire Nelson, who can't finish. Tipped up and rebounded by Bauer. Taken away by Vollert. And Haley Bauer is going to get called for the foul. Got her on the arm. Easy call there for the officiating. Heads up play there by Addie Vollert to get the outlet pass. She'll head to the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Called Jamie Wenzel a Serve Pro for the number one choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened.
Reedinger coming back on the floor.
And Vollert off again. Reedinger will check in for Susarski.
And Aubrey Shettle back on the floor as well.
Starting 5, right? Nope.
Not quite.
Nope. Susarski just checked out. She was one of the starters. Vollert in and out, halfway down and out. 11 minutes to go, 12-7 Assumption.
Another storyline developing. Both teams really struggling from the line in the early going.
Sarah Shaw gets the steal. Left hand for Sarah is up and good. And timeout's going to be taken by Lourdes Academy. 14-7 Assumption, 10:43 to go. Back after this quick break, Selesky Sports.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Wisconsin River Orthopedics has been providing comprehensive care to Wood County for over 50 years. We offer urgent care for orthopedic pain and injuries, joint replacement, along with focused sports medicine care from evaluation to rehabilitation. Our facilities offer a spacious rehab center to get you back to doing what you love most, along with the latest technology in our ambulatory surgery center and a comfortable open MRI. Stop living with pain and limited range in your joints. Turn to Wisconsin River Orthopedics and get back to the way life is meant to be.
Score update from Merrill. Might be a little surprise to some may the other way. Pittsfield 9, Athens 2, with 9.5 minutes to go in Merrill, or in the first half in Merrill.
Pittsfield plays a very similar game to Assumption, that press.
Rudinger back into the game. Tipped there by Schooley and out of bounds, staying with Lourdes Academy, 10:33 to go. Yeah, very similar teams. Jason Knott has done a phenomenal job in his first year at Pittsfield.
It's mostly juniors as well.
Yep.
It's extremely exciting to watch and very, very good.
Haley Bauer in the corner. Haley Bauer inbounded it, and it's kicked around. Vollert on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball to Lourdes Academy in that tough inbounds corner right in front of the Assumption bench.
At the first H of Oshkosh.
Beautiful gym here in Oshkosh West. Haven't been here before.
Yeah, this floor is beautiful. Stephen Randall Court.
Sarah Shaw dogging the ball with 10:20 to go here in the first. Susarski at the top of the key.
So we got to be careful with the hand checks.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Back to Assumption. Yeah, absolutely. Already a foul for Sarah with 10:15 to go. 14-7 Assumption. Anna Schooley, right side. Back to Vollert at the left elbow. Royals reset things.
Both teams very aggressive on their closeouts and just filling any lane.
Sarah Shaw back to Vollert in the corner against Rudinger, who's got 2 fouls. Long, lanky team this Lourdes Academy team is.
And they don't lose any lateral quickness despite having that length. They are extremely disciplined with their feet defensively.
Shaw at the top of the key to Schooley in the lane. Turns against Rudinger, off the mark. Rebounded by Bauer.
And that was a great job by Rudinger to not let her square up for that shot.
Susarski on the right wing. Top of the key for Mullen. Bauer step back 3 is up and good.
What a beautiful design play. Screen to the block, cut around the screen for Bauer, pump fake, go left, and put it up.
9 minutes to go here, or 9:10 to go, 14-10 Assumption. Left side for Sarah Shaw, hands it off to Vollert. Down low to Shaw, up and can't finish. Tipped around, rebounded by Schooley, puts her head down. Mullen hits the floor. Schooley to the basket, all the way, steps through and can't finish, tipped up. Ball's still loose, and there's going to be a foul on the rebound. Back to Lourdes Academy with 8:51 to go.
Yeah, that's crashing on the boards, and that's going to be the second on Schooley.
Yep. Lydia Smits into the game for Anna Schooley. 8:51 to go. 14-10 Assumption.
Reminder as well before this inbound from our friends at Solaris. Customers have enjoyed the same low price for 5 years running. No tricks, no gimmicks, no kidding. Packages start $49.99 a month. Visit Solaris.net today to learn more.
Still looking to inbound. Slesarski with it. Rudinger. Back to Slesarski.
They're going to need big minutes from their lone senior that's on the active roster.
Through the hands of Proud. Vollert down to Shaw, left hand. Wow, what a find and what a finish for Sarah Shaw. She's got 7.
Just from watching the last week of games, she seems like she's better with her left hand than her right. Just by being a right-handed shot.
Jaglinski with the steal. Steps into a 3. Left it short. Jordan Jaglinski had a tough sectional semifinal last year against Edgar. That's how Assumption's season ended last year, 38-36 to the Edgar Wildcats. Left side for the Knights, Bauer with it. Rudinger turns from the free throw line, is good. Delaney's got 5, back to a 4-point deficit with 7:45 to go.
So the greatest example of basketball is if you're a good jump shooting team, you will never be out of one.
Yep, absolutely.
Shooting
on the
will
left
always
side.
play.
Back out to Vollert to pull up there. Ferrati, no good. Tipped around. Rebounded by Bauer. Quickly up ahead to Rudinger. Bauer on the right side, swings it around. Steps into a 3, does Aubrey. Left it short, rebounded by Smits. Jaglinski with it. And the Royals reset with 7:15 to go. Leading by 4 here in the sectional semifinal.
Yeah, they've led wire to wire so far.
Nelson to Vollert on the left side. Down low to Shaw, turns, right hand, no good. Offense rebound, got bodied, and finally got the foul called. And Sarah will head to the serve pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line for the first time tonight. That's going to go on Regan Proud. That'll be her second. 5th team foul here in the half for Lourdes Academy. Checking in will be Elia Huzinga for the Knights after the free throw. Royals continues to struggle from the free throw line.
And Anna Schooley checking back in.
Mullen checks back in with Huzinga for Lourdes Academy.
And matched up with Reedinger, so both players have to be very careful on this on a box out here.
Yep. Shaw 0 for 2, chased down by Lydia Smits. Out of bounds to Assumption. Yes, off of the hands of Slesarski. Good hustle there by Lydia Smits. 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Claire Nelson will check back in.
Reedinger was lobbing for a foul, and I think she might have had a case there.
Yeah.
That was it's been very physical in the corners underneath the basket so far. They're letting them play.
Jaglinski inbound. Fox Valley officiating crew, I would assume.
It shows them about WIAA, so whatever they decide.
Yep. As Anna Schooley got hacked on the arm on the drive, and she'll head back to the free throw line. Anna to the line for the first time. The Surf Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Called Jamie Wenzel at Surf Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Surf Pro like it never even happened. Foul went on Bauer, I believe.
That's Slesarski.
Oh, Slesarski. And the struggles continue for the Royals. A team that shoots just 55% from the line. Not too good so far here.
And they're almost all long.
Yep. 1 for 2 for Schooley. Royals lead by 5. 7 minutes to go. Through the legs and then taken away by Claire Nelson. She settles down and lays it in. That's one thing I think the Royals have struggled with, is that when they get open layups, they go too fast and they overshoot it. That was a good job by Claire to settle it down before she took it to the basket.
Smaller teams going to be worried about getting blocked. We've seen that a couple of times.
And going to be out of bounds. Good hustle there by Vollert.
As on Charlie Mullen, has Shettle back in. And both these teams, it's almost like a little bit of hockey, just short shifts, minute and a half.
Left side for Mullen.
Short corner.
Looking for Bauer, tipped out of bounds. Good hustle there by Nelson. Royals knew what was coming.
It's right in front of their bench, too. I'm sure Coach Klein and Coach Glinski were saying it. Watch that corner. You know how good of a shooter Haley Bauer is. I mean, she's got a chance to be a
all-timer,
a 2,000-point scorer.
That one's going to be thrown away by Bauer. And chased down, but then taken away. Vollert on the left side. Left hand is good. Got out-hustled and then out-hustled the out-hustler.
She was trying to box out Mullen to let it go out of bounds, and Mullen just got around a really smart play, and then Bauer just took the ball.
Mullen with it now. Susarski to the basket, up and in. Good smart play there by Susarski, and nice smart play there by Schooley as well, not to contest it. 6 minutes to go, 7-point Royals lead. Vollert to Schooley. No rush for the Royals. Shaw on the left side. Key Savings Bank halftime report coming up in a little bit. We'll give you score updates from around Zaleski Sports. Schooley kicks it out. Open Jaglinski. She's going to try three. Nope. Straight on. It's good.
Off the hand. Looked like it was spinning off to the right from eye angle. It was going to hit the back iron. But after not taking many shots in that Randolph game, she was more of a facilitator and defender.
Taken away by Schooley. Saved by Schooley. Vollert up ahead to Shaw. Right hand up and in. Royals up by 12. Timeout, Lourdes Academy. We'll be back after this break. Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale. We have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Back here from Oshkosh West, a quick update as well in the other half of the sectional. If my ability to read a scoreboard is right, Albany leads at 26-18, about 3 minutes left in that first half of that one.
Winner of that one plays the winner of this one. Scheduled right now at Hartford Union. Let's see if that gets moved on Saturday. Rudinger in the backcourt. Mullen to Susarski. Ari Cavanaugh back in the game for the Royals.
Also Lydia Smits.
Anna Schooley out as of right now with her 2 fouls. Bauer at midcourt, trying to figure this defense out for Assumption. Bauer on the left wing, quarterbacking this team, swings it around. Had an open shot, didn't take it. Bauer back with it. Haley near midcourt. Rudinger on the right wing. Back over to Bauer, open for a second. Cutting is Susarski to the left side, up and can't get it to go. Tipped up, rebounded by Rudinger. Hands it off to Mullen, and she can't finish, but she'll head to the free throw line. Charlie's first shots here of the night from the line.
You're going to call 2 or 10 on this foul. That's Shaw.
Wow. Nope, they just gave it to 10.
So they said 2 shots, foul on 10.
Royals bench trying to get an explanation about it and just chuckling along. Yeah, that's tough when you have a player like Shaw that's in everywhere as Mullen hits the first. Vollert's back in for Jaglinski here. 4:34 to go.
Might as well during this free throw for friends that made a custom apparel in Stevens Point, providing quality decorated apparel from your hometown schools and summer teams to corporate and team outings, along with promotional items and sporting goods.
Mullen off the mark. I'll give you her numbers here in a second. She was 10 of 13 before that free throw. Before those free throws. And Cavanaugh turns it over. Can Rudinger chase it down? She sure can. Right hand is up and good.
Just what a play by Bauer on that steal to not get called for a kick and then just to corral it cleanly.
Shaw on the left wing.
Some A+ skill levels from both these teams.
4:05 to go first half, 26-17. Smits at the free throw line. Kicks it back out to Vollert, over to Shaw. Kavanaugh left side. Ari, the young sophomore. Vollert with the right elbow, back over to Shaw. Sarah steps into a three. It's up, short. And rebounded by Lourdes Academy with 3:45 to go.
With the offense they're running and the aggressiveness of Lourdes, you're going to need Jaglinski back in there sooner rather than later, just for that threat of the shot.
Bauer, top of the key. Gets another screen. Back over to Slusarski, down low to Mullen. Bauer left wide open. Not going to miss many of those. Back to a 6-point game with 3:20 to go.
And she's hit 2 shots, both of them have been threes.
Kavanaugh over to Shaw. Back over to Vollert. Against Rudinger. Over to Kavanaugh in the baseline. And Bauer again, another great steal. She takes it away.
But she was on the sideline.
And she's going to, yeah, she didn't. Yeah, she's either out of bounds or she didn't re-establish herself. Jaglinski back in for Kavanaugh with 3 minutes to go. Schooley back in as well.
Coach Starr very vociferous about something. Not sure if she's lining up her defense.
Jaglinski inbounds it. On the left side for Jordan. 2:53 to go. Jordan open. Down low to Nelson. Hands it off to Schooley. Shaw in the lane. Banked it off the mark. Tipped around. Schooley's got to be careful with her 2 fouls. And then Vollert comes with it. Got hit by Slusarski and nothing called.
Guys going for the ball.
Shaw in the corner. Hands off to Schooley. Back over to Vollert. 2.5 left. 6-point Royals lead. A little 6-0 run here for the Knights.
Yeah, good adjustment from Lourdes. Looked like a modified 1-3-1 with Reedinger at the top of it with her length. No pass from top to wing is going to be easy.
Shaw on the left side. Back over to Vollert. Into Nelson at the free throw line. Jaglinski, open 3 is up, and it's short.
Yeah, kind of rushed it. I don't think she had a full grip of the basketball.
Bauer up ahead to Rudinger. Gets past Jaglinski all the way to the basket. Pulls up and short. Rebounded by Schooley. Shaw quickly into the front court. Races past everybody. Hands off to Jaglinski. Claire Nelson's going to try a 3 in the left wing. It is up, and it hits the top of the backboard. Tipped off by Bauer.
Final 100 seconds here.
Rudinger, top of the key. Picks up her dribble. Back over to Bauer. 1:30 to go. Bauer on the left wing. Rudinger, right side. Back over to Bauer. Open 3, good. Gave her too much space, and it's a 3-point game. Schooley all the way to the basket, got blocked by Slusarski. Rudinger up ahead to Bauer.
Under the basket, they're letting them play.
Bauer to the basket and taken away by Jaglinski with 50 seconds to go. Shaw, left corner. Hands off to Schooley. To Nelson in the lane. Down low to Shaw. Shaw up, can't finish. Offense rebound, blocked by Mullen, and it's going to be Assumption basketball with 41.5 seconds to go.
Yeah, Royals really struggling underneath the basket right now. Just trying, they're getting looks.
Rudinger and Schooley both out with their 2 fouls.
Yeah, it's smart play by both coaches to, they're your 2 best inside players. Don't take the chance with 40 seconds left of picking up a senseless 3rd foul.
Vollert for 3, too strong, tipped up by Bauer. Bauer in the backcourt, up ahead to Slusarski. Hands it back off to Bauer.
Thought she was going to walk into one there.
Against Jaglinski, right side, Bauer near the volleyball line. Crowd is open, and Mullen's going to try a 3, and we're tied. Tied at 26, 12-0 run for the Knights with 10 seconds to go. Jaglinski to Shaw, Smits, back over to Nelson, 3 seconds, Shaw, down low to Smits, they won't get a shot off.
There's a lack of awareness there, but what a half.
We played 18 minutes here at Oshkosh West. 12-0 run for the Knights to end our half. Our Key Savings Bank halftime report coming up next. Unlock the best home, auto, commercial, and personal loans in the Rapids area. Key Savings Bank. No matter what you're financing, Key Savings Bank has a personal touch but you at ease. Dream big with small rates at Key Savings Bank. We'll be back after this break. Zaleski Sports.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Business owners share so many challenges, but there's one challenge that has an easy solution. Branding your business with creative graphics and a plethora of effective print marketing options is as easy as Quality Plus Printing. With over 30 years of marketing expertise and a track record of happy customers, you can trust in Quality Plus Printing to develop the perfect brand for you. As a business owner, you have enough to focus on. Give yourself a break and trust in Quality Plus Printing on 8th Street in Wisconsin Rapids, or find us at qpprinting.com.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Welcome. How may we help you?
New windows, new garage, new car, swimming pool. Tuition, we're not talking scholarship here. And a vacation.
Our affordable home equity line of credit may be just what you need.
Medical expenses, braces for our youngest. How about the dog? Roof. How about the roof? And did I mention how long I wanted that vacation to be?
Your money, your life. How may we help you?
Welcome back to Oshkosh West High School. First half scoring for this one. Assumption led by Sarah Shaw. She's got 9. Claire Nelson's got 5. Jordan Jaglinski's got 6. Addie Valder with 3. And Anna Scully with 3. For Lourdes Academy, Haley Bauer has hit 3 3-pointers. She's got 9. Delaney Rudiger's got 7. Charlie Mullins got 4, including the game tire. And then Ellis Lusarski has 6 points. We got score updates from around the Zaleski Sports Network here for you. One in Eau Claire. Hortonville doesn't seem to care where they play. They're up 49-30, 49-32 at the break.
Also in Marshfield, 18-18 at the half, Menominee and Lakeland, Division II.
Pittsville is up 17-16 on Athens at the half. Let's see, number 9, Gilman. What do we got here? 19-15.
Gilman up or Owen Withy?
Owen Withy up 4 at the break.
Neilsville up 21-19 on Westfield at the break. That's over in Stevens Point. That's at Smash.
And those are our games on the network. Let us know if you know of any other games going on around the state. Mike's got an update from Columbus.
Yeah, it was 26 or 32-20 at the half. If I'm able to read the scoreboard correctly, depending on which team is listed as the home.
Oh yeah,
LB Monticello up.
Yeah, the winner of this one will take on the winner of that one on Saturday night for a trip to Green Bay on the line. We're tied at 26 here. Assumption was up 26-14. Allie Starr took a timeout and things turned to the Knights the rest of that first half as a couple of big 3-pointers. Assumption not being able to finish at the basket, and Lourdes Academy taking full advantage of their length and their athleticism.
And if you can shoot, you are never going to be out of a game. You're never too far behind. You can set 3 straight threes to tie this one up, and including a couple by Bauer. That's just. And now the momentum fully on the Knights side. Assumption got to be able to finish under the basket. They'll have on their own side now. And finish, and both teams have to start hitting their free throws.
Yep, absolutely. The Royals, Anna Scully's got 2 fouls, and on the other side, Delaney Rudiger's got 2 fouls as well. Not much other foul trouble either way. We'll take another quick break. come back and maybe give you our schedule for tomorrow. Boys regional semifinals coming up tomorrow night. We'll be back with that. You're watching high school girls sectional semifinal. Zaleski Sports.
Bauer & Fine has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
The Kubota RTV X1100 versatile utility vehicle comes with factory-installed features: cab, heat and air, power steering, and heavy-duty hydrostatic transmission. Get the RTV X1100 for $0 down and 0% APR for 36 months, now through March 31st, 2024. Go to Kubota USA for a complete disclaimer. Test drive the Kubota RTV X1100 at Chili Implement in Chili, 10 miles west of Marshfield and south on Y.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's Fat Bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
Broadcasting live from Oshkosh West High School here in the Valley. It is Division 5 sectional semifinal girls basketball action. Both bands battling it out as we get set for the second half here. But, of course, all the games tonight. Playoffs underway on the boys' side as well. We got 12 games for you guys tomorrow in regional semifinal Friday. Got a quick rundown of what you can find on Zaleski Sports tomorrow night. It'll start at 6 o'clock over in Brookfield. Brookfield Central hosting Brookfield East. Matt Peck and Elijah Banks-Lada on the call there. Kokona, they're hosting Wassenaw West over in Division 1. All these other games starting at 7 o'clock. The Brookfield game will start at 6. Oakland Memorial hosting Appleton East. Marshfield will host Chippewa Falls. Wausau East will be hosting Merrill in Division 2. Mosney will be hosting Seymour in the Thunder. Division 3, Wapaka will host Wittenberg-Burnhamwood. Freedom will be hosting Amherst in Division 3. In Division 4, Marathon will be hosting Colby. And in Division 5, Pacelli hosting the defending champs Newman Catholic in their title defense. Elman Bancroft will be hosting Wild Rose in a CWC rivalry, and Columbus Catholic will be hosting Loyal in a Clover Belt rivalry in regional semifinal Friday. Again, all 12 of those games can be found at ZaleskiSports.com. We'll have all the latest scores around the state as well up by the end of the night tonight to see which teams are going on to sectional finals, who's going to regional finals, and who's going to maybe some state championships in hockey as well. That's down in Middleton. And look at Chippewa Falls, I think, was one of them. I think they're picking them either ready to take on Brookfield or if they already play. I think that might be tomorrow. But either way, we're about the final minute here. And Steve, what are you looking for in the second half as you get your voice back?
Yeah, we'll just see how the momentum that Lourdes Academy built at the end of the first half translates here to the first couple minutes of the second half. As Mike mentioned, a jump shooting team as good as Lourdes Academy, never out of games. You just saw at the end of the last couple minutes of that first half. Assumption was up 26-14. Lourdes Academy came back on a 12-0 run to end that first half. So didn't really solve a whole lot, didn't really figure out a whole lot as we're tied at 26 going in to start this second half. But yeah, this is what it's all about. Phenomenal atmosphere here at Oshkosh West. win or go home. The number 1 seed and the number 2 seeds in this sectional going at it. I know a lot of people had these two teams, had this game circled for quite a while when the sectionals came out in June or July in the summer when they do get re-released. So wouldn't ask for much else here if you're a high school basketball fan.
And would you expect anything else? These two teams, again, with our math that we've done, number 2 and number 5, really could easily be 1 and 2 or 1 and 3, 2 and 4. Your top 5 teams are almost all interchangeable with how good they were in this regular season.
Yep,
Assumption was number 1 all year long until that final week.
Yep. Reminder that halftime was brought to you by Key Savings Bank. Unlock the best home, auto, commercial, and personal loans in the Rapids area. Key Savings Bank. No matter what you're financing, Key Savings Bank has the personal touch to put you at ease. Dream big, small rates, Key Savings Bank. Steve Maves, Mike Wendlandt, Dan Lau here from Oshkosh West. Appreciate you all tuning in here tonight on Zaleski Sports. And Assumption will start the second half with the basketball against this zone, this 1-3-1 zone for Lourdes Academy.
And with Reading at the top of it, too, that extreme length is a problem.
Jaglinski opens the second half off the mark. Nelson can't finish, and it's going to be a jump ball to Lourdes Academy.
It'll go to the Knights.
Lourdes unhappy about it, but they get the basketball and looking for that foul on Vollerts. Bauer, I don't think Haley Bauer realizes that it's their basketball. And Allie Starr going crazy on the sideline.
And the length causing problems again. They had that easy putback, but the length of Mullen caused the rushed layup.
Lourdes Academy looking for their first lead here tonight. Mullen has it now, hands off to Bauer. Haley Bauer surveying the defense over to Rudinger against Schooley, both with 2 fouls. Right side for Rudinger. 30 seconds gone by, second half. Tied at 26 here at Oshkosh West.
And either matchup zone or man-to-man here. Looks like just straight up man-to-man.
Rudinger took a dribble and picked up her dribble. Susarski against Nelson.
And with this man-to-man, Jaglinski draws Bauer.
Susarski on the right side, down low to Rudinger, and Lourdes Academy has the lead for the first time.
And for a team that plays so much zone, you go man-to-man, a miscommunication. Schooley tried to switch, and Rudinger just leaked behind, got the easy lob at 5'10". It was an easy bucket.
Claire Nelson over to Jordan Jaglinski, trying to figure out this zone themselves. Shaw over to Vollert in the corner. Back over to Sarah Shaw, dribbles into it, down low to Nelson, out of bounds, off of Claire Nelson with 16:36 to go.
Might as well as we get set for this inbound from our friend Brian Roosh, your Central Wisconsin Whitetail Properties land specialist. Turn to Brian for all your hunting property questions and needs. That's Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties.
14-0 run for Lourdes Academy back to that end of that first half. They've got the lead for the first time. Tipped by Schooley. Saved by Schooley. Down to Shaw. Wow, what a job there by Anna Schooley.
And again, even after turnover, the Knights crashing the boards, trying to contest those layups.
Bauer in the backcourt to Lusarski. Got away with a carry there, did Ellis Lusarski. Rudinger cuts to the basket. Pick and roll.
She has been the MVP of this game. Her impact defensively alone has been the game changer, and now 12 points, leading all scorers.
Down low to Claire Nelson, steps into a layup.
Plus, it keeps her out of foul trouble at the top of that zone.
Tied back up at 30, 15:40 to go. Got to be close to 10 seconds, just able to get it across. All the way to the basket, left-handed layup is good.
That's one where Jaglinski's got to close out and just try and guess. If they pass backside, so be it.
2-point Lourdes Academy lead. Vollertil Lane got hit on the shot, and it's going to be back to Assumption. Allie Starr again screaming at her defense.
Get her defense lined up. Assumption loves those block inbounds.
Shaw on the left side, Schooley.
Short corner to Jaglinski.
Jordan on the right wing. Voller top of the key, 2-point Lourdes Academy lead. Back over to Shaw. There's the pick and roll for Assumption this time, and Anna Schooley finishes. Tied at 32. Trading jabs here to start the second half. Shaw comes away with the steal. Shaw down to Schooley, right side, is up and in.
And again, Riedinger could not go for the block and take that risk.
Mullen back out, Rudinger with it. 14:30 to go. Ringer to the basket. Pull up Jay is short, rebounded by Jay Glinsky. Up ahead to Vollert. Vollert on the right wing. Down low to Schooley. Hands off to Shaw in the corner. Sarah back out to Addie Vollert. Jay Glinsky. Three-pointer left wing is left off the front iron. And it's going to be back to Assumption with 14:11 to go.
All right, as well as we had a sub in, proud that Wisconsin River Orthopedics encourages you to stop living with the pain. Come and see them and get you back to living your life to the fullest. For joint pain, rehabilitation, urgent care, and more, come to Wisconsin River Orthopedics in Wisconsin Rapids.
And turned over by Vollert. Taken away by Mullen there. Tried to lob it across, and Mullen just too tall. Haley Bauer down to Proud, is up and in. Reagan Proud ties it back up.
You break that press.
And a Schooley up and will head to the free throw line. And to the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Call Jamie Wenzel as Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro, like it never even happened. That was a pretty close.
That was very close.
Pretty close call.
The entire gym had their breath held to see what was going to be off a player control or was going to be a block.
And Reagan Proud just picked up her third foul. And Schooley's free throw is good.
Might as well use it for the final free throw from our friends at Sparhawk Trucking. They become one of the area's leading trucking companies. They're Labby hauling for 44 years. Come work for the best. Learn more, sparhawktrucking.com.
And Schooley 2 for 2 from the line.
Is that the first time either team has gone 2 for 2?
Yeah, yes. 13:52 to go. 2-point Royals lead. Haley Bauer up ahead and into Regan Proud.
That's a
right hand, too strong. Rebounded by Claire Nelson, ripped away by Proud.
And Schooley got very lucky there. She probably should have gotten her third.
Bauer for three, blocked.
Did they call it or they?
Yep, they called a block.
He's pointing just out of bounds, but I thought they were going to call a foul, the landing spot.
Yeah, it looks like she may have hit her hand as well, but.
Yeah, there was definitely.
Tried to sell it as well. Did Haley Bauer.
Didn't need to sell too much. that was very surprising.
Rudinger in the corner.
But again, it's been physical.
Yeah.
And for the most part, they're letting them play, letting the players decide this game.
Yep, and very consistent both ways. Bauer on the left wing against Jay Glinsky. Tipped by Shaw, another steal by Sarah. Shaw down low to Jay Glinsky, right hand is up and good, and the contact. Jay Glinsky works through it. Royals back up 4, 13 minutes to go. Intercepted by Schooley. Schooley up ahead to Vollert. Vollert smartly dribbles out of it.
They'll reset.
Schooley for three. Short, bad shot there by Anna. Not a shot that Coach Klein would have wanted. It was a good look, just too early. Bauer up ahead. Mullen turns around, off the mark, rebounded by Schooley, tipped up and tipped out of bounds to Assumption with 12:34 to go in the ball game.
Both number ones checking back in, Schnell and Nelson. And as they reminders know that whether you need residential, commercial, or industrial electricians, you can rely on Econ Electric, where every job's done safe, done right, on time, every time.
Jay Glinsky getting a breather. 12 and a half minutes to go. Looks like back to man for Lourdes Academy.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that shooter.
Lydia Smits to the basket. Good strong move for the senior. Royals back up 6.
And when you're switching man-to-man and zone, which Assumption would man earlier as well, communication is going to be key for both these teams to talk and make sure you're on the right spot.
Now it's going to be taken away. Vollert. Bad pass there. Vollert tipped out of bounds. Mariani Packaging Company, located on the east side of Wisconsin Rapids. It's just 15 minutes from Plover. They're hiring full-time day and night shift food and manufacturing positions are available at the largest independent dried fruit processor in the U.S. Visit Mariani.com to view open positions. That's MARIANI.com. Thought I would take the load off you a little bit, Mike.
You got plenty on your plate. Just trying to call this game. It's been one of the best games of the year.
12 minutes to go here in this one. 6-point Royals lead. Winner heads to a sectional final on Saturday night right now. Jay Glinski on the right side.
Yeah, one of the few sectionals that finals are scheduled for 7 o'clock on Saturday. Usually they've been at 1 or 4, and especially if you have a boys team that's playing still as well, so you can be at both.
Vollert to Smits. Over to Nelson. Jay Glinski in the corner. A couple of jab steps there for Jordan. Back to Vollert at the top of the key. No rush for Assumption. Man-to-man defense for Lourdes Academy. 11:20 to go.
And Bauer guarding Claire Nelson.
Vollert. Again, no rush. Nearly a minute taken off the clock here for Assumption. Schooley turns. Back over to Smits. Vollert on the right side.
Good job there by Proud, not letting her drive baseline.
Back over to Vollert in the lane. Back out to Smits.
And there's the boring chant from the Knights student section.
Get as boring as you want. Running clock, over a minute off the clock here for Assumption.
Yeah, if you're going to run in a minute, though, you better get a bucket.
Yep. Left side for Schooley. And all the way to the basket, right hand, too strong. Rebound taken by Slusarski. Coach Klein looking for the foul as well. Bauer on the left wing. Skips it all the way across. Three-pointer is front rim. Tipped back by Schooley into the hands of Mullen. It's up and good. Mullen's got 6. Schooley on the right side. Vollert and Coach Klein will take his first time out of this one. 10:18 to go in the ballgame. 4-point Royals lead. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Going back to Oshkosh West as the Assumption Royals use their first time out here in this sectional semifinal. 40-36, Assumption on top, and it is getting a little crazy here at Oshkosh West as the emotions are running high on both sides. The winner continues, of course. The loser is eliminated from the postseason this year.
Yeah, it's the best and worst thing about playoff basketball, or any sport really, especially in the high school or even college level, is that, you know, for one of these teams, there's no tomorrow. It'll be the last time they wear that jersey, and especially for the seniors, you know it's going to be a tough bus ride back.
Absolutely right. Assumption will inbound it right in front of their own bench. Speaking of ends of eras, we'll get into an announcement that was made earlier today. College girls women's basketball ranks.
Yeah.
It's off to Vollert, and nothing called. A good defense there by Mullen.
Great block by Charlie Mullen.
Rudinger into the front court. Back out, left side. Haley Bauer. Under 10 minutes to go. 40-36 Assumption. Bauer picks up her dribble. Rudinger at the free throw line. All the way to the basket, right hand, left it short. Rebound tipped around, rebounded by Shaw. Shaw comes with it for the Royals. All the way to the basket, right hand against Bauer, off the mark.
Again, contested, just really good defense by Bauer. That's a reach.
Mullen, top of the key. Resets things for the Knights. Right side for Rudinger.
We're 3 quarters through this game. There's been 1 foul called this half.
Yeah. Very physical ball game, and they're letting them go. Right side, down low to Rudinger again, and back out to Bauer, top of the key. Bauer, right elbow. Hands off to Mullen. Back out, Rudinger into a three is short. Rebounded by Shaw. Ball's on the floor, and Rudinger comes away with it.
Mullen poked it away.
Haley Bauer with it. Up ahead. And up and can't get that one to go. Tipped around again and then somehow into the hands of Jordan Jaglinski.
Yeah, they are definitely letting him play. This game is physical.
Taken away by Bauer. Tiptoes the sidelines.
I'm enjoying.
And that was going to be turned over in the backcourt by Follert. Left hand, Addy is up and good.
Timeout.
It is chaos here in Oshkosh. Timeout taken. It is a full timeout. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
Welcome back to chaos in the Fox Valley. I don't know how else to say it. 42-36 Assumption with 4 timeouts remaining. And it'll be Lourdes Academy basketball with 8:22 to go.
And in their own backcourt, as they do inbound reminders, also our friends at Quality Plus Printing Wisconsin Raps can help your business with all your printing service needs, banners, labels, postcards, programs, so much more. All with quality custom work, quick turnaround times, and great customer service. Visit QPprinting.com. Quality Plus Printing, getting your words out.
I saw Phil Hartley here. Phil, always a good friend of ours, big fan of ours. Lusarski on the left wing for 3 is up and good. Called out of the timeout, perfect play call.
Just calm your team down as well. You can tell both teams are getting frustrated with the whistles, and just calm down, take a deep breath, and play your game. This team can shoot the lights out of the basketball.
George Anglinski down low to Sarah Shaw. It's off of Haley Bauer, and staying with Assumption with 7:44 to go. Lourdes Academy staying in their man-to-man defense.
And like I said, they come in, they can shoot the basketball as well as anyone, including a legend who's going pro.
Yeah, Caitlin Clark announcing today she is leaving Iowa. Just a couple of points away from breaking Pistol Pete's all-time record. That, just outstanding women's basketball player.
Tough inbound here, deep into the corner.
Addie Vollert still looking, finds Anna Schooley. Schooley all the way to the basket, finds Shaw on the baseline. The runner for Sarah is good. 13 for Sarah Shaw. Mullen up ahead to Slusarski at midcourt. 7:20 to go in this one. 5-point Royals lead.
Royals also man-to-man, and Jaglinski face guarding Bauer.
Left side for Mullen.
Unless Bauer moves, I think they're willing to play 4-on-4 essentially right now.
All the way to the basket. It's going to be a foul there on Sarah. She was trying to see how far she could take it.
Pretty much, yeah. That was
just her second with 7:09 to go. Just the second foul called in this half. One on each side.
So if it gets to that in the final couple minutes, if you need to start fouling, it could be a while.
Yeah. Down low to Mullen, to Bauer. Step back 3 on the right side is good. Wow.
What a player.
Held the hand up a little longer. 2-point lead.
And the hand was in the cookie jar.
Under 7 minutes to go. First points of the second half for Haley Bauer. Addie Voller top of the key. Swings around to Claire Nelson. Schooley. Run the offense they call Michigan. Voller down low, right hand, can't finish. Tipped out of bounds by Shaw. Back to Lourdes Academy it goes.
Chance to tie or take the lead here.
Pick up all your pet's favorites from Fleet Farm. Find everything from food and treats to toys and health products under one roof. From all the brands you trust, dogs or cats, they've got you covered. Shop your pet's everyday essentials at the Man's Mall. Fleet Farm. Rudiger up ahead.
Oh, in a wide open lane.
Mullen on the left side. Cutting is Rudiger. Down low. Good defense by Nelson. Turns and finishes. And one. Delaney Rudiger. The first and one we've had tonight.
There she is. Aaron Myers, from our friends at Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses for a very long time, all the way back to 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you.
Rudiger 1 for 2 from the line tonight, and free throw no good. Rebounded by Schooley. Still tied at 44. Jaglinski in the corner. Back out to Vollert.
Jazz kept the heel over her sneaker up to stay in bounds.
Vollert down to Shaw. Finds Schooley cutting to the basket. Right hand is good. Could have gotten an and one on that one as well. Royals back up 2, 6 minutes to go. Rudiger hands off to Bauer in the backcourt. Over and back.
She hadn't established in the front court yet.
Taken away by Vollert. There's going to be a 10-second call.
10 call before the steal. Yeah.
And that's a big break for Lourdes Academy.
Yeah, Bauer had never gotten fully over. You have to fully establish before you can get it over and back.
5:45 to go. Royals lead by 2. And a conversation to be had here. Yep, they're going to agree that it wasn't a foul call. There's a 10-second call. Good job by our officiating crew and our table to get everything figured out. Vollert on the left side. Swings it around to Jaglinski. Long top key three. It's off the mark. Rebounded by Rudiger.
That's been a big benefit for the Knights so far in this game, has been preventing second chances. Assumption has not been able to get those second, third chances that they had during regionals.
Slusarski right at midcourt. Hands off to Rudiger. Tiptoes the sideline. Midcourt.
Great toe tap there.
2-point Royals lead. 5:10 to go. Cutting is Slusarski. Right side. Bauer, top of the key, threw it away. That's going to be a turnover. Back to Assumption with 5 minutes to go.
As well as probably both teams need as well. Get Culligan Water, only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water, CulliganH2O.com.
5 minutes to go. Everybody exhausted here. Both teams don't go too deep in their bench. And a little misconcentration there.
Both teams, both broadcasters.
Huh?
Both teams, both broadcasters.
Yeah. Schooley at the left elbow. Hands off to Vollert. Down low to Schooley. Spins in the lane. Right hand is up. Can't finish. Tipped up by Nelson. Tipped by Schooley. Vollert tiptoes the sideline, and Coach Klein will take a timeout with 4:39 to go in this one. Royals lead 46-44. It is a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. Back after this quick break. Zaleski Sports.
It's simple but true. Time is money. At Sherrill Tire and Service, we have over 20 mobile service trucks to get you rolling and growing again. Sherrill Tire and Service Centers, your locally owned farm tire dealer.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Assumption 3 timeouts remaining. Lourdes Academy, I think 2. Yep, they got. That's one nice thing about coming to bigger schools, that they have the timeouts remaining up on the scoreboard, and this scorer's table has done a very, very fine job. Still looking. Schooley in the lane, turns, poked away by Bauer. It's still on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball to Assumption. Well, they're going to call a travel on Addie Vollert.
Yeah, she kind of flipped her hip around.
Yeah, right call.
Let her the rule. That's a travel. She was facing the baseline, kind of rolled over, went to the other hip. She was trying to get that jump ball.
4:34 to go. Rudiger. All the Lourdes Academy fans said, go, you got to go. Shaw comes away with it. Right hand for Sarah is good. She does that so well.
She just catches the other team napping, which you wouldn't think for the player who missed for a couple weeks and still leads the state in steals.
That's Lusarski against Shaw. Picks up her dribble.
This might not even be her best sport.
Spinning is Bauer. Hands off to Rudinger. Goes baseline to Lusarski. Mullen, Proud in the lane. Kicks it back out to Bauer. Under 4 minutes to go. 48-44 Assumption.
And she's hit one shot, but Jaglinski's done a very good job. But now there could be the mismatch here. They switch, so Vollert has Bauer.
3:40 left at midcourt as Haley Bauer gets a screen from Proud, uses it slightly, picks up her dribble at midcourt, and turns it over. Fu is on the line. Assumption basketball. What defense on that possession by Assumption with 3:32 to go.
Might as well during this inbound from our friends at Rapid Sheet Metal as the weather warms up. Look to Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling in Wisconsin Rapids. More than 100 years of making your home and your business comfortable. Call Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling today as we went from a couple days ago 65 degrees to snowing in 2 hours.
Yeah, and then Sunday it's supposed to be back up to 60. Anna Schooley gets hammered and will head to the free throw line. The Surf Pro, Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Call Jamie Wenzel at Surf Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Surf Pro, like it never even happened. Reagan Proud, foul?
Readinger's third.
Third, all right. See if we can get you a score update here from our friends up in Merrill. Nothing but nylon there for Anna Schooley. Much like this one, 5 minutes to go in
Merrill?
In Merrill, Athens 32, Pittsfield 32. That gym is jam-packed.
That's a big gym, too.
Yeah.
Another big Division 5 matchup.
Schooley 2 for 2. The winner of that one will take on the winner of Lena and Wabeno Leona.
Lena with one of the best players in Division 5, bar none.
Yeah, she was outstanding. I saw her in Auburndale during Christmas.
It's 6-1.
And taken away by Vollert.
Now if you're Lourdes, you need a stop.
And Lusarski picks up a frustration foul with 3 minutes to go. That's only the third foul on Lourdes Academy. We mentioned it a couple of minutes ago with so few fouls called in the half that these last 3 minutes could go quite a ways. Quite a long time, I should say. Royals lead by 6. Vollert hits the floor.
Feet tangled up and tripped, and she's just hanging timeout.
And Coach Klein will take a timeout.
Two different coaches calling timeouts from the bench.
Oh, Coach Klein will take a 30-second timeout. Coach Jaglinski just trying to figure it out here. We good? To take a break? All right, quick break, Zaleski Sports.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
From Oshkosh West, broadcasting live, 2:56 to go, 50-44 Assumption. Remind as well that like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Get a free quote from Carrie Vanner, State Farm, auto, homeowners, life, renters, and more. For both Wisconsin Rapids and Marshfield, find Carrie Vanner, State Farm on Facebook to get started today.
2 timeouts left apiece here in this sectional semifinal.
I think they're both full for Assumption. I think it's a full and a 30 for Lourdes.
Royals lead by 6, 50-44. It was tied at 26 at the break. Starting 5 out there for the Royals.
Really for both teams.
Coach Starr, I think, is telling her girls she got to start getting up and start fouling. She is near midcourt. There's Coach Allie Starr. Down low to Addie Vollert. What a pass and a finish for the Royals.
And Vollert comes up hobbling a little bit, but it looks like she's going to be all right.
8-point Royals lead, 2:10 to go. Taken away by Shaw, ripped away, down to Vollert. Left hand is good.
Timeout Lourdes.
And the Royals lead by 10 with 2 minutes to go. We will take a break. Royals 54, Lourdes Academy 44. full timeout. Back after this, Lusky Sports.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and going on now through the end of the month, 2.9% for 72 months on all Silverado half-ton, both 23 and 24 model. 2.9 for 72 months, you heard it. Stop on in and talk to a sales consultant today.
Oshkosh West, remember, for any your size job, when you need equipment, look to Wood Street Rentals, offering a great variety of rental equipment to help you get the job done with delivery service to any job site. That's Wood Street Rentals. Of course, we used them last summer, and they were amazing for us in Plover for the American Legion Regional. So back underway.
Under 2 minutes to go here. Taken away by Shaw, and it was just out of bounds.
She couldn't quite keep it. She couldn't quite keep it in. But that's a lack of communication by the Knights. No one told Bauer, Wolf, or whatever your code word is for that backside defender that Sarah Shaw is so good at.
Intercepted by Schooley.
Don't get
Schooley down to Shaw.
Just bring that one back out.
Yeah. That's exactly what the Royals are doing. 1:45 to go. Royals lead by 10. Barn burner here. Barn burner and Merrill.
Now you got to start fouling if you're Lourdes.
Pittsville up by 2 on Athens with 2 minutes to go in that one, I believe. 90 seconds to go here. And that's going to be foul number 4 on Delaney Rudiger. Just team foul number 4 on the Knights.
Yeah, Coach Starr is going to send in someone in. They're going to trade offense for defense. She went to the bench. Looked like maybe she won't make the sub.
She's trusting her junior star, Delaney Rudiger. Inbounds it to Jordan Jaglinski. Again, this is one of those situations, a team that doesn't lose very often, that some teams don't know how to foul at the end.
Yeah.
Claire Nelson.
Nope.
Is going to be a jump ball to Assumption with 1:17 to go. Lourdes has got a lot of fouls yet.
The key thing there is this flips the arrow, though.
Yep. Coach Starr on the Assumption side of half court. Still looking, finds Schooley. Anna doesn't have to shoot, she got fouled. It's going to be tipped, and Bauer comes away with it. Up ahead to Mullen. Proud to Slosarski. Rudiger steps into a 3. It's off the mark. Rebound taken by Mullen. 1 minute to go here in Oshkosh. Haley Bauer back out to Slosarski for 3. It's off the mark. Offense rebound by Rudiger. And it's going to be a jump ball, staying with Lourdes Academy with 54 seconds to go.
There's open with inbound from our friends at Spectra Benefit Solutions. Offices throughout Central Wisconsin. Your group benefits provider. Health, dental, accident, life insurance with businesses. They work with businesses of any size. Help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started.
Skips it over. Tip taken away by Vollert. She's going to get fouled in the backcourt. 48 seconds to go.
They tried to force it to Bauer in the corner.
Team foul number 5.
So still one more to give. It's maybe a bit early right now, but the I Believe chant starting in the student section for Assumption.
Still not fouling. No ball pressure here.
There it is.
They're going to foul Addie Vollert, and the Lourdes has got to be careful as well not to intentionally foul. 40 seconds left. Assumption leads by 10.
As well for Metalco Wisconsin Rapids, leading producer of high-quality aluminum products, proud supporter of Wisconsin Rapids community athletics. Metalco has a number of openings to grow your career quickly. Find your next career path at Metalco Wisconsin Rapids.
40 seconds left. Royals lead by 10. Again, no ball pressure here by Lourdes Academy, and then Addie Vollert turns it over.
They had length at the top to make just the overthrow. So they went back to that 1-3-1. But now if you get a bucket here, you start fouling. Which player do you want to foul?
Yep.
Who do you want to put on the line? You know. I mean, if you're Lourdes, you don't want Schooley at the line. She's been rolling.
And Sarah Shaw takes away again. Up ahead to Vollert. 25 seconds to go. Royals will punch their ticket to a sectional semifinal or sectional final next week. It was tipped, no over and back. Assumption's going to come away with the win tonight.
Final 10 seconds, and they're going to hold, and that'll do it.
The Assumption Royals 54, Lourdes Academy 44, and Addie Fowler will head to the free throw line. And Assumption can feel it here, and Coach Klein will empty his bench.
And hugs for Reagan Proud, who fouls out of her final game.
Lourdes Academy will empty their bench. Smiles and hugs all around for Assumption. Tears and hugs all around for Lourdes Academy. A phenomenal season for the Lady Knights.
Two teams who honestly both deserve this spot and probably both deserve to be in Green Bay.
Combined 48-5 coming into this game. And the Lourdes Academy Knights will drop their 4th game of the year and are short of the state tournament once again. Rebounded by the Knights and taken away by Fowler.
That'll do it.
She'll hold it. The Assumption Royals will head to a sectional final on Saturday night, taking down Lourdes Academy 54-44. Our Next Step Prosthetics postgame show coming up next on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Your Next Step post-game show will be on its way shortly. Steve Maines will be down on the floor with Coach Klein and Anna Schooley as they will line up at half court. Looks like they'll do another prayer circle. Assumption's done that for their 2 regional games as well. So some great moments and great sportsmanship from both teams here tonight. And a great gesture, both teams here. It's always good to see that kind of sportsmanship and that kind of the faith there. We'll get Steve lined up with Coach Klein and Anna Schooley as they celebrate. Again, your Next Step post-game show. Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout Central Wisconsin. Take your next step, contact them today. We'll get things lined up, get Steve ready, and Dan will get the shot figured out. And Steve, the floor is yours.
All right, welcome back to Oshkosh West. It was a dandy here tonight. Assumption Royals 1 win away from the state tournament. Coach, it was as physical as a game that you guys have had all year. Just talk about getting into that mindset and being able to play through a lot of that.
In a game like this, there's a lot of different factors. Some girls play out of character. Some girls try to do too much. We have a lot of girls that are super competitive. So down the stretch with fouls to give and the ability for us to be aggressive, the advantage was ours. So hats off to Lourdes. They gave us a great game. It was a lot of fun for a lot of people to watch. So looking forward to another challenge on Saturday.
You guys were up 26-14 at one point in the first half. They went on a 12-0 run to end the first half. Just talk about what was mentioned at halftime to come out and gain that momentum back.
Well, Riley told us we can't run any more lines, so we weren't running a whole lot the last couple of days, and I thought we looked tired, so he challenged the girls to kind of fight through being tired, and by God they did. So a lot of good energy. We're not running lines anymore, we're running circles. So.
All right, thanks, Ryan. We'll see you on Saturday.
All right.
Thank you, buddy.
Oh, Jace?
Jace, yeah.
Jace is doing okay?
Yeah, he's coming home Sunday, hopefully.
Okay, God bless Jace.
Our Celestia Sports Player of the Game, Anna Schooley here. You ready? Yeah. All right. Good? All right. Anna Schooley, obviously a big, good game tonight. Just talked to Coach Klein about it. At this point in the season, very physical game. And obviously, you were right in the middle of a lot of it. Just talk about working through that physicality and getting the win.
Yeah, we knew coming in. Shout out to Coach Jags. He prepared us like a lot, and we knew that this was going to be a physical game, and then we had to just take it, and we did really good tonight.
Just talk about working through the early foul trouble. You and Delaney Rudiger went at it a lot tonight. Let's just talk about working through and not picking up those key next fouls.
Yeah, I've gotten myself into foul trouble a few times this season, and I knew what I had to do to not foul, so I just played my best without fouling, and we came out with the win.
Special season continues. You guys, another test on Saturday. What's it mean to be able to keep playing with these girls?
I'm so excited. We've played with all the juniors have played with each other since 4th grade, and it's really special that we get to go to state, the big state this time.
All right, we'll put you in the house.
All right. Guys, I'm Anna Schooley, and I'm in the house. Unicorn!
Thank you, Anna. With that, we'll sign things off here from Oshkosh West High School. Thank you to Ryan Klein. Thank you to Anna Schooley. Thank you for everyone tuning in tonight. 54-44, Assumption advances to a sectional final on Saturday, likely against Albany Monticello. Location right now is in Hartford. 7 o'clock tip-off as scheduled. If that changes, we'll have that updated for you on Celestia Sports. For Mike Wendland and Dan Lau, this is Steve Mave signing off. Have a great rest of your night. We got 12 boys games tomorrow. I'll be back with you on Saturday for a trip to state on the line here for the Assumption Royals once again. Good night, everyone. We'll talk to you again Saturday here on Celestia Sports.